better get ready. Bow to the masters. Break it down. The generation is a something fool. Just got time. I know what to do. Like a freak boy. Yeah. Like a freak little man. Break it down.
You know what I find funny? As soon as I go live, my phone goes ding. But welcome to the
mine did too.
Yeah, we got a lot going on evidently tonight. A lot of people got a lot of things to say. I'm going to introduce my panel. Then I know Fuck You wants to say something real quick, so we're going to do that. We're going to go with we got Brett, we got Chad, we got Destry, we got Mr. Fuck You. We got the champ in the house. We got Happy, and we got Grumpy. Happy and Grumpy in the same order. Wow. Gonna be an interesting night. Oh, and I forgot we got Forum Freddy back in the house tonight too. So he'll be right up after Fuck You. So, Mr. Fuck You, I know you want to say something.
I know there's been some things going around about. I've had a few issues pop up here. Just recently, and you really don't understand it's really hard to. I mean, I don't want to get all emotional on the show and shit, but this community is something. I mean, this fucking community has really gotten behind me, and it's really touched me, and I want to thank anybody that's that knows exactly what's going on. I'm not going to elaborate on it, but I got a lot of health issues. Just fucking snuck right in there and got my ass, and I have no health insurance, and it's fucking hell. And being in the U.S., shit's so fucking expensive that I'm done coining. I can't coin no more. All my money's got to go to my health right now. It's life for the game, so the game's going to have to take a back door right now. So that said, I just wanted to thank anybody that helps out. Anybody that gives me a prayer helps. Any little bit, I appreciate it. I appreciate everything, guys.
Absolutely, Lonnie. Praying for you, brother.
We appreciate you.
We're all here for you, bro.
Lonnie, you've done more for this community just by staying as active as you've been for so long, and you're making a lot of fun for people. So we're glad we could help you out too. So
yeah, I've never. I might go inactive every once in a while in game, but I'm always doing the events. I'm always trying to keep my base current as I can, and everybody knows I have thrown a lot of coin at this game in the past. But I'm changing it up. I'm it's all about tactics now, and I'm finding it to be a little bit harder than it normally is without coin. It's going to be a lot harder, but I'll get through. I came into this game not coining it, because I didn't, it was just something that passed some time for me, and I met so many great friends, and this is my family, and this is where I spend most of my time with. Is my group, my people, and there's a few bad apples that fuck it up for a lot of us, and we get called a toxic community, but I'm telling you, the core group of people in this community, there's no stronger community out there in any fucking game. I don't care what game it is. This is the core group.
No, I feel
whether you're AAF or you're TAO or your WCP or there's always going to be those bad apples, your Susku, your whatever, I got friends every corner of this of the alliances. I got friends all over, and I might hit them on the map, and we might be indifferent, and we might have different views of alliances, but at the end we can always sit down and have a good time. That's what matters.
all that it's about. It's exactly what it's about. I think I covered it last time on the last show. Something very similar to what you're saying. I think actually my words were, if you can, if you're going to bring a new player to this game, and you told them, well, this game is, if you want a game that's not the best game, but as in playing performance and glitch free, then you need to go find another game that's, will do that for you. But if you want a community that's strong and sticks together no matter what's going on, then this is the game for you, because it's the people that keep War Commander alive. Because otherwise, this game would have been in the trash from somebody's bin a long time ago. So be aware, guys. Just because somebody might be fighting you today, he might be your best friend tomorrow, but it's still a pixelated game. Outside this game, it's still feelings and emotions. And actually, I think I built more good friends and more people I trust here than I do out there, because these people out there nowadays are crazy.
100%.
Look at the time that's spent together. I mean, whether you're fighting us or fighting with us or even fighting each other, we're still spending that time together. And Lonnie, man, I don't know what to say. I come on the game to get away from all my shit. And I know you can't do that with the health issues, but you need anything from me, you let me know.
Appreciate it, brother.
Well, at this moment, we're going to try getting back onto this, and we're going to touch on this again at the end, because I want to remind everybody there is a PayPal account set up by City. City took it upon himself and really went out there, and he tried to set up the for Fund Me, but they take a cut, which is bullcrap, number one. So they set up a PayPal. If you want to help out Lonnie, blah, 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 go to City's page. Make sure you send it up. The link, we'll have the post set up with the email on our page. We already started it, but I want to make some adjustments, so everybody understands exactly what's going on, and I'll make sure it gets up. But listen, like I said, this community is what builds this game, and let's continue building. And just because we might be on the wrong side of the war or on opposite sides, doesn't mean we're still friends. Heck, I haven't hit anybody green in the last 6 months. Doesn't mean I still might, stretch that sometime soon. But no, it's still a pixelated game, and there's still a lot of emotions behind it. So, see if I can get myself gathered together here. We had some update notes. We got a lot of update. Well, not really a lot, but Forum Freddy's ready to handle the update notes. Be aware, once again, I don't understand everything they're trying to do. So we're going to let Freddy tell us about them. And as soon as I find where I put Freddy. All right, Freddy, take it away.
Welcome, Commanders. Forum Freddy here. This is the Caretaker and Chaplain base briefing as provided by CM Bunny. Ha ha ha. Sorry, could not resist. 2 new bases are rapidly approaching on the world map, the Caretaker bonus token and the Chaplain unit and component bases. Win random Sentinel training tokens from the Caretaker bonus token base, but be careful, you can only use Caretaker units and the base resets after unsuccessful attempts. You can also win Chaplains and Chaplain tech from the Chaplain unit and component base. Here are the details. Caretaker bonus token base appears on the world map beginning at 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on the following days. Friday, January 5th. Friday, January 12th. Friday, January 19th. You will only be able to use Caretaker units. Use your Caretakers to accompany and protect allied units, computer controlled, whose mission is to take out the base. Destroy all buildings to win. This base resets after each attack. Chaplain unit and component base appears on the world map for 72 hours beginning at 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on the following days. Monday, January 8th. Monday, January 15th. Monday, January 22nd. Prizes awarded by the Caretaker bonus token base are Sentinel training tokens, Acolyte training token, Purifier training token, Seeker training token, Valiant training token, Vindicator training token, Prizes awarded by the Chaplain unit and component base are Chaplain units or tech. Lightweight fuel. Bronze. 15% increased movement speed. Heavy fuel. Bronze. 25% increased damage versus buildings. Wide nozzle. Silver. 100% increased AoE size. Focused nozzle. Silver. Plus 30 range. Combustion training. Gold. Enemy units killed by the Chaplain explode on death, dealing damage to surrounding enemy units and structures. Sprint training. Gold. Movement speed increased by 100% for 5 seconds the first time the unit takes damage. Okay commanders, that's all for now. Good luck. Back to you, Roy.
That brings us to what we're going to be discussing, which is, I guess, what the caretaker bases are literally going to have units in there, and we're going to, well, if we can't pop the buildings, what are we going to do? Anybody got an idea what these bases are going to be, how they're going to do it?
It might be one of those things. You remember the time we had when we first was able to use the blackout? That we had a blackout, we had a jug, we had a war rig just show up. Remember that time? It may be something like that. Yeah,
we had to pretty much finish the base. Yeah, okay. So basically, maybe they'll throw some units in, and we got to get our character to stay following them, I guess. It's going to be interesting because, I mean, these caretakers, they have zero attack. They're, so, I mean, they literally can't even run a building over and make it pop. So it's going to be interesting. I mean, really, I think they should, personally, I was thinking maybe they should have just brought out the technical bases and kind of skip this, because I know a lot of people would have went crazy for them now, especially. But the Chaplain bases, anybody excited about them, or are they just everybody's already saying forget that shit?
Chaplain blah.
I kind of say forget that shit.
Anybody else?
I got Chaplains in my storage, and I haven't taken them out since the time we had. I think I actually used them in the.
Yeah, I mean, if you're getting tokens, if you're getting tokens out of their bases, why not upgrade them? But as far as using them, I don't use them at all.
I'd get them upgraded to max so you can use them on the next zombie base.
If they're easy, I mean, I might do them, but mine's already level 17. I mean,
I just don't see the point of the technical bases, Phalanx bases. People would have been spazzing for this shit. You want Kickside goes, oh, we got to get people to spend money. That's great. We got to get people. That's how you make money. It's how the game plays. But Jesus, why are you putting bases out that are wasting time? I wasn't going to jump to this, but I'm in a foul mood. Getting to be in a foul mood. Has anybody else looked at the calendar this month? Is anybody? Am I the only one that's looked at this calendar?
I'm just hoping that they change these 90 bases again, because the 90 metal bases isn't as hard as they was, but they're still a grind. I mean, they're
a grind and a half.
Multiple hit base.
They suck. But this is what I'm going to bring up my screen share. Happy did this beautiful calendar that makes absolute sense to me for once. Can't go by kick size, but as you can see, it is laid out very understanding. Right? Everybody can understand this?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
gotta be.
Look at this calendar and tell me what's on this calendar that's interesting. You got the Elite Titan bases on here. Is anybody interested in that? I didn't think so. What else is on here? That's the raid update. Ooh, that's, that means they're going to change out more of the diamond tech. That's the only thing. Oh, look, Legion and Ronin. Wow. I'm excited. I mean, come on, guys. You want us to spend money, but is there anything on this map anybody's going to throw a coin at?
Hey, one question on that. So on the 18th, is the 18th? Can you go back to the calendar?
I got it up.
Okay.
Let me make
Invasion.
sure. Hold on.
Invasion. Invasion, that's 3 days, right?
Invasion usually is 3 days. Yep.
Yeah, so it's going to be 18th, 19th, and 20th.
Yeah. And then we're going to get a couple days, and then we're going to go right into the event.
Okay.
And, you know, if they were smart, they could have done an invasion on the 11th, 12th, and 13th. Gave us a week break to do whatever bases we wanted, and then went into the event. And instead, they decide, hey, let's just slam it all at once. And this is why we feel like we turn to farmers, or we feel like we're grinding. I feel like we're grinding because it's smash one right after the other. I thought somebody told me they had the Elite Legend actually is on here twice, both Mondays in a row. I mean, now if it would have been a Mega, okay, where are the Omegas? Where is the Omega Titan, Omega Sandstorm, the Omega Phantom, any of the Omegas? All we get is Herald this month. Don't get me wrong, people still want the Herald. It is still a very viable unit. But I know I know half the community right now would flip if they saw the Omega Phantom race on the map. But why are they wasting time on some of this other stuff that you want to get coin out of us? You're not going to get it. I'm not going to coin anything in the Legion base. Is anybody else? I mean, Kickside, you're missing opportunities, and you're not listening to your community. And that is just something that is getting worse and worse. And then we tell you, okay, you tried your little communication with you and Bunny, wrong thinker. And we told you flat out, we all communicate, every show, the forums all said the same thing. It didn't come across the way you guys wanted. I'm glad you made an attempt at it, but it didn't work. You're going to try it again? You think it's going to get better by asking questions that you're going to handpick out of this list that you want us to make? You know what would be fantastic? I didn't come up with this idea. I didn't. As a matter of fact, I think it was somebody on this panel that came up with something. If you had somebody like Skipjack that got on there and get honest goodness questions that you weren't ready for, and let her ask you the questions. Or I would love to see Shadow Killer ask you the questions, because he wouldn't let you get away with the yes, at this time we're doing this. Sorry, we don't want the cut and paste. We don't want you're prepared for stuff, because we want you to be honest. And we want on the questions like, the leaderboard is now going on 2 months of promises, and it's still no signs of it. PvP season's about to end, and we're about to come into a new one. Do you guys all know that this, we also didn't get nothing for this PvP season? Not a damn thing.
We haven't got nothing for the last, I don't know how many PvP seasons, but I think it was the first 3 or maybe 4 PvP seasons. We got trophies and
first 2. The first one, you got the one with the world was spinning on it. Remember that?
No, that wasn't the first one. The first one was it was like a globe. I actually got the first one.
The globe was spinning on it, but the thing was,
it wasn't actual like round globe. It was kind of like it was just like a star that spun on top of it. There was a blue one for top 3 and a gold one in my base. Yeah, I got the gold one in my base too. It was top 100. Mm-hmm. And you also got the Diamond Legion. If you use top 3 in top 100, you got the Reaper Legion War Paint.
Yeah.
Which is what I got. I still got the I brag about it all the time. I put it all over the pages and everything, but I got the screenshot of when I got the 3 advanced temp or 3 expert tempest.
Yeah, that was a good surprise.
The trophy, some medals, and 200 gold. I mean, they actually gave gold out, guys. I mean, I about shit myself. It took them a while to actually come off that gold, but they did.
Well, that's the problem right there. Oh, fuck, we're giving out gold? Oh, no.
Well, one of the things that's bothered me about this is on there, everybody we all just did that Warpath. And no, there's no signs of Warpath, Michael, whatsoever. Everybody had a great time with Warpath. Did we or did we not? And that's what we said. We all screamed it. We all screamed the fact that we had a great time with Warpath. And guess what happened? They didn't put another Warpath. So let me get this right. We enjoy it, and yet they take it away.
That's typical.
Yeah. Yeah,
oh, hell, they're enjoying it? We got to take it away from them.
Yeah.
Pay attention, kids. Somebody might have been spending gold.
We also said we didn't want one every month. Every other month would be great.
$3.
Yeah, Warpath. Yeah, every month would kill us.
Have Warpath every month. That'd be great. And have an event every other 2
Instead
months.
of an event, yeah, I'd be down for that.
Instead of invasion, Warpath would have made everybody really happy. I
don't really mind invasion. I mean, if they would.
No, I don't.
If they would make it a little bit more like.
Okay, well, skip checks. You got the answer to which question? Warpath is. I'm sorry. Invasion doesn't do nothing for nobody. What do they really give?
They give tokens. They give a lot of tokens for new units. Like
do that with.
That's the reason I got my technicals to 20.
I'm sorry. They could give tokens on Warpath. They can give tokens on Onslaught. They can do a lot of different things.
I don't mind invasion, but like they need to make it.
There we go. I was the top 100 with PvP season started. I got Warpath paints. Yeah, they did have the Warpath paint. I remember that. 3 expert Tempest, 30,000 medals, and 250 gold. That was, that's.
I think it was maybe it was 250. I thought it was 200.
It might be. It doesn't matter. They actually gave something out.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen this screenshot before, but I'll send it to you, Roy.
Here we are. We're coming up on the 8th. That's going to end this Warpath, and we're not going to get nothing from it. There will be a ton of PvP after the 8th. Right. There's a lot of rumors, nothing confirmed from Kickside, which is fine. We understand they don't want to, if they try to leave it early, they screw things up.
But here's what I got from the Reaper prize, or the top 100 PvP preseason 1.
The Legion Reaper War Paint, the nice trophy. That was a nice trophy. And 3 Tempests and 30,000 medals. See?
And the 200 or 250 gold. I can't remember which it was.
Exactly. Now, you will not. Well, that's the truth. Here's the thing that I want everybody to answer, world chat and in the panel. If we right now with the medal payouts the way they are, and the hero techs that come out as fast as they are, how are we supposed to not grind 90s, do PvP, do events, and still get the gear store stuff, and still do the Herald bases and whatever not? And then we all feel like farmers if we do it that way. Am I right or am I wrong?
Farmers are paying out of our yin yang.
Yep.
Can't stand that dog. Sorry about that. Literally, I'm just to the point where I feel like I'm turned into farmer, just try to keep up with stuff where I can go out and hit. Now, the other night we went out and hit, and the other night we went out and really hit. New Year's, we had an utter blast.
Utter.
You know, that's what this game's supposed to be. It's supposed to be hit and not this other farming crap. The kick side is not listening. They're not. Now, yeah, that's the thing. Even Skipjack saying the same thing. You will not have time to do the map schedule bases, I promise. No, we don't have time for that. I still got to do 900,000 medals to get the next tech. 900,000 medals. Because I bought one of them already. So, now this is Kickside's missing it once again. Here's another thing that Kickside's not talking about. There's a major outage from a support system of theirs to help with the process with internet. It's causing lag, and now it's not directly owned by Kickside, and I'm not. The details are in the forums. If you want to hunt them down, you can. I'm not going to hunt it down again. I apologize. Maybe I should. But literally, it's causing extra lag. It's causing people that if you play on Kickside, you will literally get kicked to Facebook through their servers. Not actually kicked into Facebook, but kicked into the Facebook servers, and it's causing extreme lag. People not able to get in, and it's at the point where some people are just sending tickets, and they're not going to get any compensation because it's not on Kickside; it's on everything else. So it's a little, everybody gets a little frustrated. Well, yeah, when you can't get into the damn game to even do your upgrades, you're going to get frustrated.
Hello.
Well, somebody's busy. I see somebody sneaking in, but at this point, I'm really disappointed with Kickside not acknowledging it themselves. Other people that are in the community are posting about this and what's causing the lag, not actual Kickside. Now, why is that? Oh, wait, Kickside doesn't want to communicate with us. I'm a little pissed off, and this is what I'm going to be honest. You want to know what pissed me off? How many of you have war efforts that ran today?
Me.
You know what happened to your war efforts? They changed time. Now, I don't know if it was intentional or not.
Did they really?
Oh,
Somebody's throwing a switch on something and ain't telling somebody about it.
Because literally at 1 p.m. we hit ours, and at 7 p.m. it turned off. And
I'm appalled.
Plan literally was all going, what the hell happened? We should have been good to 1 a.m. Yes, we should have been good to 1 a.m. Did we get screwed once again? Yes, we got screwed once again. And of course, you know what's going to happen if we send a ticket?
Nothing.
What's the famous term? Did you get a screenshot?
Yes, we got to do our work for them.
Yep. I got screwed during the event. I literally finished a 180 base as the time ran out. Not the time in the sector. The time in the actual base where it literally I could go back in and re-hit it. I hit the last building at the same time. Because there wasn't another building for it to go back and attack, I got nothing for it. I got the defeat side, and that was it. Right, kick-sided ticket. You know what they told me? You have a video? It's like, do I have to video every single base I do now?
Apparently, because they can't do their job anymore.
How hard is it to realize, okay, one building?
So we all should be wearing GoPros while we're playing War Commander so we can see every fucking thing.
Yep.
I mean, obviously,
no shit.
All I turn around, it seems like that. Did you screenshot it? Did you record it?
Or you say, I had this happen to me. Oh, can you send us a video? Yeah, let me fucking get in my time machine real quick, and I'll go get you that video real quick, buddy. Give me
Or like when they investigate it 3 days later and they go in your base and you already got it fixed. 3 days later, they're going to go in there and investigate it. Well, when I go into your account at this time, it looks all set. Yeah, but I've been 3 days without this fucking shit working, and you're going to tell me, did you get a screenshot? Even when you give them screenshots, they still want to argue with you. You know, I'm usually the one that tries to stay positive, but we're not getting a lot of things to be positive about. Getting a little frustrated to the point where it's yeah, War Commander GoPro. Let's do that, guys. Everybody start buying GoPros for War Commander. Look, there's a point of taking pictures. You know, when you win a new tech, yeah, you might want to do that. But you should not have to do it on every single thing. I mean, Jesus. You know, it used to be you spend a little gold, they'd be a little nicer to you. Now they don't even give a shit. They got your gold. They don't care. They got you by the nads. Because they know we're not going nowhere because we've proven that. You know, so very.
How many times I've rage quit?
You and me both.
If I had a nickel for every time, I would be a rich man.
I think we all have. All right, let's go to the next forum update real quick here, and let Freddie go on his next little thing.
And Freddie got fingered.
Happy New Year, everyone. I've had some time off to reflect, and hopefully this will improve something in the future. These are the downtime and release notes for January 1st, 2018. The following changes and fixes have been applied on the Wednesday, January 3rd update. Upcoming Gear Store update. Current last chance items in the Gear Store will be removed after the downtime on Wednesday, January 10th. This includes Weaver, Nyx, Sunder, Weaver Tech, Phalanx Tech, Cyclops Tech, and more. Act now before it's too late. Next. PvP Season 5 concludes. PvP Season 5 ends on Monday, January 8th. Reach as high on the leaderboard as you can. We will honor the winner in the message above the game. Stay tuned for exciting news about PvP Season 6 as well. Next. New World Map Bases. Chaplain Unit and Component Base. Caretaker Bonus Token Base. And finally, General Fixes and Improvements. Updated the Acolyte's projectile description for accuracy. Some players were granted an extra Siege Squadron part due to an unforeseen bug. We will be removing one part from affected players and sending them a notification.
Now that's some bullshit.
Oops. The Omega Sandstorm offer did not grant out an Omega Sandstorm if you previously owned the unit. We brought down the offer, fixed the issue, and re-enabled the offer. The Martyrdom training description has been adjusted so it does not get cut off in the Shadow Ops top prizes screen. That's it for the update, so stay tuned for any further changes. Back to you, Roy.
So, well, let's see. They granted something and took it away. That sounds about normal for Kickside right now.
Hey, Roy.
Yeah.
That robot friend of yours is a fucking dork, man. I gotta say that.
That's
if I hear him talking shit about me one more time, bro, we're gonna go around.
Let me tell you something, guys. I've tried to, always stay positive for my shows, but this week is just a little overwhelming with the screw ups. And then I don't understand why people can't. We go. Well, I've been disconnected more times this week than I have probably even during the event. I mean, it's been a miserable week, and they're not addressing it. They're not acknowledging it. And then if you send a ticket, I believe please bear with us as we work through our performance issues. some cut and paste answer like that. Well, it's not their units when we're inside a base getting killed because we got disconnected.
Yeah, and every time you get a ticket back, they're like, we are constantly working on performance issues and making things better. You will soon see an improvement. And everything just keeps going down fucking hill. It's like a pilot. It's like a plane with no pilot. It's going down.
Don't tempt them. They might try that next. I'm telling you.
I think they've had improvements here and there. That Draken unit, whatever you want to call it, that's a really fucking that's a beast.
That thing's that thing is beastly. God, that thing eats shit.
When that came out in the preview, I thought it was this unit's gonna be shit.
Oh yeah. I'll be honest. When that came out, I was in the preview server going, "Oh God, what the hell did they waste their time and money on?"
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. You know what it was reminding me of? I can't even fucking remember the unit, but it was one of the units that we got out of the Sickle Syndicates years and years ago. I can't remember what it is. I'll have to look it up.
I'm watching. I guarantee somebody in 30 seconds in the forum will tell us, or in YouTube. YouTube's been on fire tonight. They've been a little wound up.
Colossal.
What was it?
Pretty sure it was a Colossal.
So
it might have been the Colossal. It might have been. I
think the Colossus was.
Jack just jumped on it. It's the Colossal. Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking so. It was the plasma unit, the plasma shooting unit.
The Colossal piece of shit. I love the YouTube tonight. I'll tell you what. I'm going to be honest with you. I really thought it was going to be shit, so I didn't even really get a lot of the tokens. So
no. It wasn't the Colossus. It was the Vanguard.
The
Vanguard.
The Vanguard.
We did get the Colossus out of there though. Yeah, I know it's used.
The
Colossus was about the same thing though.
There's an
but the Vanguard was a portable plasma cannon designed to vaporize enemy structures, and all it did was die.
It was a little before his time.
If you guys are live in YouTube and not just listening to the show, the YouTube's listed it about a bunch of shit that's been crap. So,
well, whatever, it just proves that they just recycle old shit and bringing it back as new repackaged.
Yeah, but
just making it a lot more stronger and more range.
That or steal it from other teams.
Right? Yeah. Hey, we figured it out. Let's make the unit where it actually kills something.
I mean, just like Shadow was saying on the Unshackled show, I mean, the Phalanx is a revamped, newer, improved style of Scorpion and FAV.
Absolutely. 100%. And I'll tell you what, though. I love my Phalanx.
Oh yeah, I love them too. You know what? You know when the last time is I took my Jug and Ardra tune out of PvP?
Hey, don't you
put them in PvP? And I've been using tunes of Phalanx to smash bases. It might take two sometimes, but you know what? That's a lot fucking cheaper than my heavy tune.
Okay, we're in talking classic stuff and old school stuff. Now there's still some viable old school units. Onis, Mach 2s with the bunker buster tech. Let's face it, people still can use them occasionally.
You know what's messed up though? If you go and look at that tech, because I've looked at it, because I remember back in the day when they messed up the Onis and they had to fix them. The tech that says that does not produce last stand defenders, which you would think would be kind of like a bunker buster and make you kill the bunkers and have nothing pop out of them, is the shock and all tech.
Yeah.
And I have tried the shock and all tech. I've tried other techs. I can't find the right tech because I've seen people use them, and I could swear that when they hit the bunker, nothing comes out of the bunker, and I can't find the right ones.
That's the anti-personnel shells, isn't it?
Let me look at my Oni schematic.
Yeah, go, Lonnie. You take a peek because you probably have all the tech, and I have no.
Oh yeah,
My point.
I got six of all the techs because I was always running 6. Well, besides the Arctic Camo, I got like 24 of them. Okay,
Yeah,
the shock and all. It was adds a giant stun effect, adds a giant shock effect. Buildings do not produce last stand defenders plus 5% damage to all. Now the other one is the corrosive chemical payload, and I don't even have it upgraded because I didn't use it. But at level 6, it adds giant corrosive effect and plus 5% damage to all. Now I do have the bunker buster bomb on there, which is only 60% damage to buildings. It's nothing else.
Yeah, see, and that's one of the things. I literally just had a guy fly Onis in my base and take out my bunkers. Now, I was empty and he was screwing around on a test. But, here he's got tech that, we can't get anymore. Now, we have a level 11 workshop that literally we don't use anything for it. I mean, we did level 10, and we should have stopped. We didn't have to do a level 11 because replication doesn't work anymore. Shouldn't they actually take replication? Okay, don't use replication. How about you make it for you can actually go and old school some of the old tech that's in classic units. Classify them as classics like Onis and some of that shit, and let us, if we want to workshop some of that old stuff, let us do it. There's a few things out there that people would love to still play with. No, not ERMs, by the way. I did read that shit. Thank you. I think everybody's pretty much moved on from them because everything out there kills them too fast. Liberators have pretty much turned it into the ERMs of today. But, I mean, let's be honest. Some of the old school stuff is still kind of viable for certain things. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I want 100,000 special forces come back in workshop. I'm ready for them to remove that shit. But they need to really do something.
Man, I still got all kinds of SF still in my storage.
Oh, well,
I only got a few. I got some grenaders. I got a load of preservers.
I'm sorry, I need to interrupt. Somebody, whoever's in charge of YouTube chat, you need to get rid of that person right now. I don't have control of the YouTube chat, but somebody needs to get controls in there right now.
Okay, I'm reading YouTube chat and I'm not seeing what she's talking about.
I'm looking. Give me a moment.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's the name of the person, guys.
It's the name of the person who's in the chat.
I was not reading names. I was reading.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's my fault. I apologize.
All good, all good. I love my fans.
Yeah, evidently you got
this
quite
is Jim, by the way, RJ Rackman.
How's it, RJ?
Brand.
I was just reading the chat, not the names. See what happens when you don't look at the big picture? Like I wasn't looking at the big picture?
It's that's what makes the game kind of stink. You
Yeah,
know?
well, people don't understand, this is supposed to be a game.
Yeah.
It's another one of these people that
you probably smashed him and he can't even hit a buggy of yours, so he's got to cry like that.
Well, I know exactly who his main is. I'm not going to say. I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm not going to give him that time on our show.
Yeah, moving on. Okay, we got where the hell was I? Oh, the workshop though. Some of the stuff, like I said, was viable. So I'm not saying that yes, we don't need no more jackrabbits or ERMs or any of that, but if they classify the old school stuff, we could maybe workshop the tech nowadays. I think it'd be at least some reason why we made our workshops a level 11. Right now, I feel like I wasted that time upgrading it to level 11. I mean, nowadays, would any of you nowadays, knowing what the workshop does, would you waste the time to upgrade it to a level 11?
No, I wouldn't.
I mean, that just feels like a waste of time.
It really is. I mean, well, I don't know. Back in the day, it really wasn't if you didn't have like a charged ordnance. Because once they put that in there, that thing became a very big.
Oh,
you
yeah.
need one of them.
Well, they don't have that out right now. Doesn't
But you
help.
see, that's what I thought. That's what I thought it was going to be for. You was going to be able to get, as long as you had one tech of any sort of tech, you was going to be able to replicate it. That's what I thought it was going to be for. That's why I upgraded this shit as soon as it came out.
Well, it did back in the day. Any SF thing, you could pretty much anyone that was really like the charged ordnance. We all went crazy with that. We took.
Sorry to interrupt. Lonnie, check side chat real quick.
Yeah, your mic's crackling a little there, buddy.
Yeah, I'll refresh.
I mean, it was a big deal, when we could do the charge ordnance, but not all. Now the charge ordnance, you can't put it on anything we use nowadays. So it's like, all right, who's blowing into their mic?
That would be me.
Ooh,
It's not me. I've been muted because I leave a nasty echo.
Now we know that, honey. We know that. All right. Well, moving on from the workshop, it is a disappointment, but that's another thing. I want to bring up something that's very interesting. There's a lot of rumors out about next PvP season, but nothing's confirmed. And I kind of started touching on this and got sidetracked. Nothing's confirmed, but one of the rumors I'm hearing is that they're going to make it a little more interesting. And when I say interesting, I heard actually worth something. Not, when you Kickstarter's not confirmed, or there's just rumors of this. My thing is, when they say, are they going to up the weekly payout? I hope so. Are they going to make it shorter and actually viable to at the end we're going to get something out of it? That would be fantastic.
They gonna let us hit level 2s?
You just want to hit that level 2 so bad, don't you?
Oh yes.
I just hope they actually take and listen to somebody, do a survey on the top of the page. What would we like to see out of it? I'm sorry. I would love to see a new trophy, an actual trophy that's not a stick with a light on top. I can't even make fun of that damn thing aside just a stick with a light on top. I mean, that's
Might as well be a little skinny dildo.
It's not. It's anybody that has a dildo that long. I mean, that skinny. Come on now. I mean, they're not even putting the effort in. It's going to be a frustration. But I heard they're going to do something valuable, something that they'll make it worthwhile. Now, whether they do it or not, that's a whole nother story. Jesus. Well. It's going to be a long night. And I don't understand what they were thinking when they made that trophy. I don't. It was just a waste of time. Now, anybody else want to touch on any subjects before I literally freak out tonight?
I was really looking forward to get an Omega Blackout. Unfortunately I didn't get it last event, but I have 23 parts to go. I'm just curious, anyone on the panel had the chance to get it, or anyone on YouTube? And I'm just wondering
I haven't been hit by it yet, which is kind of surprising. I haven't actually seen anybody or know of anybody that got it. And I don't know why in my sector, because the drops were happening 3 and 4 times a day. Maybe because their bases are, 2 hits minimum? Maybe it's because they're such a grind. You got it? Do you find a difference in it?
No, I didn't get it. I have I got 57 parts, so I have 23 more to go. So I'm really looking forward to it. And
one of the people in YouTube said they got it.
Sock got it. Okay.
Yeah, hell yeah, it's the best.
Okay, cool, man.
Now, that's how much health difference is it? Do you know? Because I didn't get to look at the numbers, and I know that's my bad. I really should have looked at the number differences. 12 million health at level 31. Jesus. That's just a bully.
Yeah, it's not bad now.
Yeah, I got mine elite. I think it's level 25. I stopped it to make some other changes and upgrade, but I'm going to go right back to it. We're getting there. I actually wanted to talk about that and one other base. The only thing I would love to see the Blackout do, or a couple others, I like a different damn paint. I'm sorry. I used to love the paints that would give us a little buff. The jug paint don't give us a buff, which is bullshit. Disappointed. The drone spam it works great. I don't believe you just said that. Oh god. I never got hit by that one, but I did get I watched somebody do it live, and I also watched that person get banned, so because people recorded him at the same time.
I was actually hit with it live on the show, wasn't I, last week?
I think you did, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were driving around, and we had to tell you to go outside your base because the damn things were following you and destroying your ship.
Yeah, I think
that was New Year's Eve.
I really don't think that guy was doing that on purpose, because I've seen it happen a couple times on accident. I have seen a couple guys do it on accident. Because as soon as I killed because usually I've seen people that's done it to me where they would deploy it and they would retreat it. He deployed his died, and then they came after me.
Yeah, well, it was kind of frustrating to me to see that.
Oh yeah, me too.
But I'm gonna be honest, I still haven't seen as many people doing what they were doing with them before. You know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Skip's got a video. I'm sure. Yeah, for the people that don't know, some people have already gotten their squadron because of that extra part stuff. I do believe. How many people got their squadrons? And the crowd goes silent. So that tells me not everybody got their extra part, and Kickside already removed it. But I like that. I would have loved to see somebody tell me they got the squadron and they got to keep that part. Yeah, I think everybody's at 7 of 8 right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm at. I didn't get no extra part.
Yeah.
Did a lot of extra bases, but no extra parts. I do get all my elite parts.
Scooby had one. I wish I could get him on here to run it over my he had, keyword had. I would have loved to have him run it over my base live. That would have been interesting. Oh, I'm sure people were crying about that too. But then, I found from the bases
got the same good luck on the Scooby got the same good luck on the Herald too. Back when they had the Herald part actually accidentally came out, extra Herald part.
I think he did. Well, Scooby's got luck. Period. Let's be honest.
Yeah. He's had a rough life, so he's had a rough time. He's had a rough go, so.
You know what?
He's a good guy, so.
I was very fortunate to get to play on his side for a little while. Early when I was just starting out. Again, a little later. Nicest guy in the damn world, unless you piss him off, which takes so much to do it. But when you do it, you might as well just give up your account for the week.
You might as well give up your sector for the week.
Yeah, it takes about a week for him to finally get bored with you. And then after that, you might, if you don't run past with him for a little while, you might survive. Because otherwise, he's just going to keep you in a bubble, and anything you throw out of your base, he's going to destroy. And it's worth it. I love watching the Scooby show when he goes off.
Oh yeah, I don't care what people can call him a corner and no skill, but you know what? He's never going to stop coming.
Lonnie,
no matter what you say to him, no matter what you do to him, he's never going to stop coming.
Oh, I know. But this might give you a smile, Lonnie. Did you know he just became he just had a grandbaby?
Yeah, I did. I talked to him about that a while back.
Yeah, that's a very that's a very good thing in his life.
Mm-hmm.
Right about now, he could probably use a little smile from the babies, I'm sure.
No, he'll be spoiling them now.
Yeah, maybe spoil them. Congrats to Scooby on his baby, his grandbaby. That's right there shows this is people getting to know people. This is people having fun together. Look, I'm going to be honest. I've been on Scooby's good side and I've been on Scooby's bad side. I still have fun. This game is supposed to be a war game. Shit is supposed to get blown up. Yes, he blows us up easier than most, or he makes it seem that way anyways. He might lose more shit, but he'll come right back at you. But, I mean, it's supposed to be fun. We're not supposed to get all butthurt, personal attacks on people. That's not what this game's about. That's not what, this community should be about. I just can't understand how people can get racial. I can't understand how people could go and start talking about people's family. I think
it's the age of the player that determines that more than anything else.
Yeah, but I can't understand it. What does a pixelated game have over people that makes them want to do that?
It's just that they're not as
they're not right in their mind when they start doing it either.
No.
Yeah. It is totally uncalled for, and I personally don't do it. But once I find out somebody else does it, I don't care even if they are ally. I will smash them.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I've literally booted players off my team and smashed them for being that way.
I've done it. I smashed a few people. Now, don't get me wrong. I have gotten pissed off where I've called them a lot of shit, but I've never brought their family into it. Won't bring their family into it.
Stick to the person that plays
I'll call them pussies. I'll call them I'll tell them they have a mangina, whatever.
Yeah, but I won't I won't go racial. I'm sorry. There's some lines you just don't cross.
Nope.
Oh yes. The person that's been giving me a little thorn in the side. It gets so bad in chat. I mean, I've seen so many bad things in chat.
I don't get what they think they're going to get out of it. All they're going to do is make them look like dumbasses that they are.
Yes.
Oh yeah, all I do is have to follow the person to the sector, make him mad. He says what he says, then the sector turns against him.
I mean,
that's why he hates me so bad, because I have done that literally every sector he goes to.
You're the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah. The other day he called me a stalker and said he was going to report me for bullying.
Oh, geez, didn't you kind of start that?
You better get video of it, shouldn't he?
It might not even matter then.
I said I was violating terms of services because I jumped to the same sector that he jumped to.
Good luck.
Play that goddamn war game.
Yeah.
I'm playing the game, bro. I'm coming after you. You're my enemy.
That's it. Okay, well, let's touch on some actual positive notes that I think some people are actually excited about. I'm still pissed off and not in the greatest mood, so it's gonna be kind of hard. Some of the positive notes are alliances, and this is still part of the community. Alliances have been a big deal for a lot of people, and I got actually somebody kind of gave me credit where I didn't think I was going to get it from, because we took a couple of players that have been kind of lost in the shuffle due to not able to play 24/7. They've been kind of how do I put it? Yeah, we'll get the squadron tomorrow. They kind of, they one person I can tell you absolutely does more for the community through posts, through watching forums, through everything else. Literally one of my favorite players. Kind of got pushed back playing, and same with the other, the other players. They kind of got pushed it back because they didn't. I don't know if it just did. I don't know how to describe it the best, but I can tell you they kind of fell behind, and then they got with the right alliances, and I got when the person gave me credit, I was kind of shocked because the person kind of doesn't. I don't want to say doesn't like me, but doesn't exactly. He's not my cheerleading squad. Let's put it that way. And if you're in the right alliance, I truly do believe you can become viable from falling behind. Because the way the units are, I mean, let's go for a prime example. SS faded away. Liberators came in. If you come in at the right time, you could get not caught up, but you can become viable again and start having fun again. And we get in, my clan especially gets in these hangouts almost nightly. And we'll do raids, or we'll go jump, or we'll do something, God knows what, open bases for each other. And the other night we were doing raids, and this person was laughing and screaming at the computer and having a good time, and everybody was laughing because this person was laughing. Yeah, Destry was dying. I thought Destry, you were in that hangout. That night was that absolute riot, wasn't it?
Oh yes, that was a badass night.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Jim chimes in. Jim, you were there that night when we were doing raids, and it got a little.
Yeah, it was quite humorous.
It was a good time.
Some new language learned.
Oh God, the way
I learned some new words.
I do combinations. New combinations I never thought of. And I'll be honest, it was an absolute good time. And I truly believe if you get with the right people that you click with, take advantage of it. I'm not saying to have them open every base for you. I'm saying enjoy the damn game. Lonnie, you and Champ hang out all the time, and Dava and umpteen other people. You guys enjoy each other, don't you?
Oh yeah.
And it makes it so much more fun when you have these people around you. Yes or no?
Oh, 100%. We'll have a opening party. We're all like bored as shit. We ain't got nothing to do. There's a few players that need an Omega Herald or Omega Jug or something of that nature, and a lot of times Dava might originate this, or it just happened. We'll all be in hangouts, and this one person needs one unit, and it'd take about an hour, and that person to have all them parts.
If the right people, I mean, when we get in the hangouts with Champ, God, we have a good time. And I mean, people don't realize alliances and friendships. You hang out, you do silly stuff, you do a raid and end up laughing your ass off. You literally just have a good time, and that's what this game is about. Don't get me wrong. Yes, getting the biggest, baddest units out there is pretty fun.
Yeah.
But you know what? If you're just one player and you got everything in the world, unless you got the deepest damn pockets in the world and want to fight out of a damn bubble 24/7, I mean, or out of a jail, because they still could jail you. They it doesn't work as efficiently.
I think I've said it before too. It's a war game, but I've met so many damn friends through this war game. It's unbelievable.
Now, another thing about the alliances, you can do raids, and you can get your intel, and you get the war supply, the supplies. Then you can get your war efforts. Now, kick side, yes, kind of.
Keep them.
We know the times are all screwed up. They got no idea what the hell they're doing with the times. I mean, ours lasted 6 hours. They're supposed to last 12. They were 7 days and 2 hours. Those were awesome. Those buffs were fantastic. Should have never
It's
touched.
kind of like taking half a Viagra, ain't it? If it only lasts for 6 hours.
Oh, jeez.
Boom.
Yeah, exactly. They should have never touched those hours. They should have left them home. Yes, I understand they should have touched the bases. Gixide should have left something alone, but they couldn't help themselves, evidently. That's fine. We're dealing with it. Get these damn things working correctly so they don't disappear would be nice, but an alliance would get you that 10% buff. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but 10% on a jug is pretty helpful, especially if you're doing Herald bases all night long. You're doing umpteen and other bases all night long. Like I'll be doing 90s till I puke very soon. God. Speaking of 90s, let's finish this. So, I mean, if you guys aren't in a good, strong alliance, you might want to look around and find out figure out what alliance might work for you. Not all alliances you'll fit in. I mean, my alliance, we just had one person kind of remove.
And I'll tell you, these hangouts make the world go round. When you start getting into the hangouts and start hanging out with some of these people, you're freaking hooked and you're done.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and you will learn so much from watching people that's skilled screen share. Like I usually, if I'm gonna go hit somebody, I'll screen share every hit. I'll let my clan watch me hit 90 bases or boss bases. You'll sit there and learn a lot. You'll learn how to use your units. If you're a low level and you really want to learn how to use your units really good, find a group that does hangouts.
Oh, I'll tell you what. I forget I turned my screen share on. Most of the time, it's even on, and I'll show my clan members how to do a base. And yes, don't get me wrong. Sometimes people make mistakes and try skipping a step and get 30 hours of damage.
Yeah, I wonder who that is.
Yeah, Destry.
Ruby DC.
That's also nice. But the point, what we're saying is, you're in a clan. Get with if they do a hangout, you're going to benefit. I mean, even if, say, there's not really anything on the map, you guys, I'll tell you what, you get into these hangouts and you start laughing and cutting up, and sometimes, yes, the conversations go left.
Right, down the middle.
Sometimes they go way left, and you never know what's going to be said. But you guys are laughing and having fun, and this game doesn't turn into the grind that it is. Now, I said grind again. Here we go again. Grind.
Well, the fun in the hangouts makes the grind a little more
livable,
a little less of a big of a blow as it is.
Lonnie, I know you really want to talk about these 90s.
I hate the 90s, man.
I'm gonna let you talk about your 90s. What do you want to do one live, Lonnie?
They take me a while to do. I mean,
yeah,
I'd have to look and see what units I got because I've been smashing shit. Let me see what I got here.
Yeah, you take a peek. If you can't, I understand. But I'll tell you,
I can because I haven't used my jug. So
let us know if you can. If you can't, I can't.
I probably can.
I can't. I'll be honest. I played with a couple. All right, I hit 1090s today, and a couple of my tests went very sour. And when I say sour, my jag still got another like 11 hours of repair. Whoops. Look,
well, I usually take 2 or 3 attacks doing these, but I wanted to try a new way to do them tonight, so I might do that.
Well, see, that's what I tried to do, some new ideas that I had, and let's just say it didn't work out for my benefit. But that's the way it works, guys. I'm going to give City absolute credit. He sits there and makes great videos. And
oh my God, that Corpus base he did?
Unbelievable.
Yeah. He blew my mind with that. I was taking about 6 hours of damage when I did 5 of them. I didn't have to do these bases, but I did them for a friend of mine, and I was able to go around and do them with maybe 20 minutes of repair on a caretaker.
See,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
But here's my thing: you guys don't. He shows you like the half finished or almost finished versions. You know how many hours he probably put in to get it that good, testing different stuff. You got to give him credit. He does more for the community than a lot of other people.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, I'm a 47. I still freaking use those videos. I still, in my clan earlier, anybody got a video for the 90s? Of course, it went cricket silent on me, you bastards. But the point is, I still use videos. So
we all thought Grumpy was going to send his.
Oh, we all thought Grumpy was supposed to send his. Damn it, that's what went wrong.
Well, I could do it, sure. You want to see how not to do it?
No, that's how Kilroy's shit. Speaking of which, don't worry. For the event, there will be a new video that will describe exactly what's going to happen. Roy's going to kill his shit.
Yeah, there you go. That's the favorite part of the.
Oh my God, you guys also
pre-event show. Watch Roy kill his shit.
Seems that way. I'll tell you that. So I'm going to be honest. The 90s, they're kind of rough, but they seem to be fun. I kind of enjoyed it trying to figure out the puzzle. No, I still haven't really figured out the puzzle. I'll probably spend all the next time they come out figuring out that puzzle. 15K medals is not worth it. You're right. And that's 100% on Kick side. There's supposed to be look, it's a 90. It's supposed to be you take damage. It's not supposed to be for the level 30s to hit. But the amount of damage per payout should make sense. It doesn't. I would say 30,000 medals for a 90 would make it okay. I'd go in and get 5 hours of damage or so. I wish they would go a little higher. Roy takes shadows, place, kill his units. Yeah, I do that every event Thursday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I do exactly that. I do exactly that. I've been doing it for 5-6 months now, and I will be doing it again this month. That'll be on the 25th at 12:30. I will kill my shit. And that panel is open to anybody. So you can actually egg me on to kill my shit.
We will.
Oh, we know that. You'll be at work. Ha, 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 ha.
Come on, Roy. You're supposed to take that.
Yeah, you all love me blowing up my shit. That's for sure. So lots of scrap metal. Thanks a lot, Daba. It's the truth. I do the best I can. I enjoy myself. I have fun. So beware.
Usually people encourage me to destroy my shit. That's funny.
You try to get people to destroy their shit in your base.
That too.
People that don't know what Champ has done, he can play. Lonnie can play, but when they egg people on to come hit their bases, it's like get the wheelbarrows out because here comes the scrap pile. My base ain't bad. Their base is just plain ass nasty. They can play like all they want. I've seen what people line up outside their base. They don't need snipers because they're just going to eat their shit up. New Year's Eve, we saw Lonnie get DC'd and still screw that guy up. Boy, he talked some good shit like he was King Kong now. Of course, he didn't repop after Lonnie smashed him. Lonnie did pop though. What's that say?
Just amazing how.
Oh yeah, they come back and hit me quite often now.
Yeah, well, I think they're gonna find it's still too expensive to hit you.
Oh yeah, I've been back to smash quite a few of them, and I'm not using. I haven't lost no Omega Jugs or Heralds or none of that.
Honest,
it's a phalanx. It's a phalanx.
You got a Fairlanes platoon that costs 25 gold or a Jug tune that costs 100 gold. Which one are you going to grab for first, Lonnie?
Oh, my phalanx are going to run all over that shit all day long.
That's it. You notice we start getting positive in the show, and look what happens. Our numbers go a little down. We get negative before Commander. Our numbers are way the fuck up there. What the hell do you guys want?
Fuck kicks on!
Wow.
Shut up.
Oh, I get a kick out of this shit. That's funny as hell. I'm watching.
I'm going to try to build my tune here to go into this base.
Mandatory for every show now. Every half hour we go, fuck Kickside.
Is that what it takes to get the numbers up? Evidently.
Could be. I don't know. You know.
Another number because I guess I was too positive. Oh shit.
You gotta seem madder when he said it.
Yeah, back that shit up.
You were getting sentimental and model. That's what you were.
Do you have a request in YouTube? Got the fuck up.
Yeah, as always. Yes, ma'am.
Poor champ.
Poor champ. He gets picked on so badly by everybody.
I know, I do. Feel sorry for myself.
Oh, yeah. Now, why Lonnie does get his tune ready real quick here. I want to put this out here again. And I know I say this quite often. No, it's not fuck Kickside, because actually if it wasn't for Kickside, I would have them at Destream. Then again, fuck Kickside. What did you do to me?
Are you gonna love me when I do this 90? I'm gonna actually use an SF.
Oh my god!
Bringing them out.
Well, I'm gonna set you up, Lonnie, for present. Whenever you're ready, you can just go to it.
I'm trying to find a good one to hit because I know I got my haters. My haters are active, so I'm gonna try to find one that's kind of in the rocks here. So
okay, well, while he does that, listen, guys. One of the things I want you to realize, keyword realize, is that when you do these 90s, you got to make sure you come in at the right time. Because otherwise, you're about to get hit right off the bat, which Kickside is doing that nasty shit to us again. Literally.
Found a perfect one.
Lonnie's all set now. So be careful because is it the 70s and the 90s you get hit as soon as you deploy, or just the 90s?
I don't get hit when I deploy in the 70s.
I remember the 90s.
I think it's the damn the nightmares or whatever they want to call them with that long ass range. I think that was causing me the most damage actually. But wow, everybody's all excited. Lonnie's got his haters out. I got my haters in. Have fun.
I need to make a couple tunes so I can block this 90 in.
Oh, they're going to be all over you, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, everybody's got to have a hobby, I guess, right?
I got an entire 18 gold on my account.
I got 0. I was going to bring up something else, and I kind of lost track of what I was doing.
Keep rubbing it.
I'm rubbing it to the left as we speak. Daba says it must be free repair.
He can't be talking to me because that's not going to happen.
Yeah, well, Daba, if you steal it, I'm sure he's going to be coming to say hello to you.
Oh, yeah.
Twice.
Oh, more than twice. I can guarantee that one. Yeah. What else was there? What I played? Well, I got to drink some more drink. That's for damn sure. And for those people that don't realize, when I say I'm drinking some drink, let me give you a little idea. 64 ounces. This is how you drink. No, Dob, I'm not hitting it with the baseball bat, just to let you know.
That beer in there?
Nope, orange juice and vodka. Oh. Would you all stop the PMs, please?
I bet you could stick a golf ball through that straw.
No, but I heard they got a goat straw that's made just for you.
Throw 'em off the trailer hitch.
Java says he would expect nothing less from fuck get hit. All right, so he's setting that up, and I'm sure he's got to set it up well because he's pissed off.
And I'm set up.
And
He's ready.
See the screen share, so I'm gonna watch it through YouTube. I know you're like 30 seconds behind us or so we don't need a baseball bat and a headache. Going back to those 90s. So what else was there? There was something else I was trying to stick to, but
first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come down here and hit this with my jug.
see, those nightmares I think almost hit you right off the freaking bat. Their range is so freaking long.
I'm gonna come down here and hit this with my jug because you hit that with your jug, you kill that bunker.
I gotta have somebody keep track of me from now on. I had notes, but I kind of lost the note.
Have another sip.
Maybe I should have a couple dozen sips. By the way, is anybody else having trouble with their caretakers deciding to dance on their own?
Yep.
Fucking drives me nuts.
But you know what? That damn thing stays right with my jug, and I love it.
Well, there's your...
Okay.
I'm watching real closely to this.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I need to turn that bad boy off. Now, these are all flame technicals here. And I'm going to use them to go in and take out all these fucking sidewinders here.
Yes.
I'm going to run from the... yeah, I'm definitely going to run from that fucking thing.
He's now remember his technicals are max level.
Yes, ma'am. Sir. I think I just got hit. I just got hit by that thing. I just got hit.
My New Year's resolution whenever I play War Commander is to be drunk. Maybe I won't notice the lag or the disconnect as much.
I'm gonna try to pull this. I'm gonna try to pull this nightmare out here.
Yeah, you pulled him out.
Now what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna keep killing the damn nightmare, but then again, I'm behind you guys, so.
Those little suckers are tough.
Well, what do you expect? They're Thor infused, as we get told. No, I'm not drinking Bloody Mary.
Now, what I'll do is I'll come out here with my specialized heavy gunner.
Those are not Thor infused. Well, they're just assholes then.
Actually, you know what? I forgot. I need to go over here.
Purple, but whatever they did to those things are the hell. Mine aren't that tough. I can tell you that.
I need to go over here and kill this Billy Goat.
Call it whatever you want. It's still in the way.
Come get me, Billy. Go.
They have armor from a couple months ago. Oh well, I don't give a shit what armor they have.
Yeah, they're so damn strong. It's not even funny. I mean, if they died like the Billy Goats, I'd be a lot more happy.
Yeah. Well, wouldn't we all? Benny Hill chasing song would be good right about now. You're right, Dom. That would be pretty damn good. I got no idea what the special force guy's for. I really don't.
I'm going to try to. He's got shock on him. Right there.
You're hoping to draw him out to the charged ordnance?
Yeah.
Yeah, because getting it's electric would just be a waste to this.
Now, wouldn't it be easy to use Kara?
Possibly.
Because it already has the tech.
Oh, damn it. I retreated him.
And doesn't she have like a little bigger range on top of it?
Yes.
Yeah, I think.
The heavy one, he had some big range.
Well, the reason I use the heavy gunner is because he's got that speed tech on him. And he can move. I mean, I can actually take him in there and mess with this guy and not get hit. That's the reason I use him, because I can actually run from this. And then when he turns around, I'll go after him.
Yeah, car's more range, 550. I remember that.
Usually I can get him. Usually I can get him right when he turns around, but
yeah, he's making a liar out of you.
Yeah,
he's making a liar out of you.
They're tweaking the system as you're doing this.
Yeah, they're fucking with me. Kicksai's doing it on purpose.
Jackals,
come here, you bastard.
Run,
There we go.
run! You got him in the ass, Lonnie.
Yes, sirree, Bob. Right in his anus.
Got to see him get shot in the ass.
Switchback is mountains.
Okay. I got those out the way, so now I can jug. And I got one technical in here. And the thing I'm going to use him for is the draw fire. Because these Billy Goats is back here will hit your jug if you go in it.
Oh, those damn things.
It's already one attack. I mean, that's freaking outrageous.
Well, look at the blackout bases, Omega blackout bases. Anybody that did that in one attack, you know they were getting damage.
Oh, yeah. I found a way where I could do 2 of them, or almost 3 of them, with a tuna phalanx. And I would have to actually clear out the back, the railguns with Dina, and stuff like that. And then at the very end, I would bring in my jug to clear it up. Or actually, I'd bring in my technicals to take out the blackout.
So there goes your caretaker away from you.
Yeah, well, I can hit this guy without taking any damage. Once I shoot that, if I go in any further, that Billy Goat will fire on me. So what I'll do now is I'll actually stand that caretaker down because I don't need him right this second.
Be aware.
And what I'll do here is I'll
so.
try to get in there and see where I'm gonna get fired at. I knew that was coming.
Oh, I hate that shit.
But that railgun pretty much does nothing to this damn technical.
No, Daba, I'm not singing the Benny Hill song for him. Jeez.
Look at that flood. It's doing literally nothing to this technical. I love it.
I do believe that Dava is your #1 fan. He told me to shush. Yeah, that's a good point. Lonnie can't say the flood's not doing damage because Kicksai's going to nerf that.
No, that flood is doing so much damage to my stuff.
No, you better be careful, Lonnie. It's going to kill your shit.
Oh, that flood just took a whole bar off my technical. You see that? One shot took a whole. Damn it! He actually hit my damn jug. No.
Separated in the office there, big fella. The last game in Vegas was exciting. This matched every bit of it. Phenomenal game it must have been on your side just to see the end flow and both goaltenders just perform so admirably. Yeah, it was a battle, I think, start to finish. You know, we knew they were going to come out fine. They got a good team.
This bases take forever, but if you try to manhandle and power through them, you're just going to take an ass load of damage. The pros and cons of this base. Yeah, somebody's got the TV on in the background.
It's not my TV, I promise.
I was trying to get my TV for I could do the YouTube on my 65-inch, and I couldn't get the live chat to show up. Pissed me off.
Post game anyway. So.
I bet you I know whose TV that is.
This base is pretty much done.
Let's see.
I took quite a bit of damage, yo.
It's not Grumpy's. I thought it was Grumpy's. I was wrong. Sorry, Grumpy. I muted you. There's only 2 people left.
I turned mine off when I saw that. Just post game anyway, so it ain't no biggie.
That's all she wrote.
Yeah, because now you can use the walls to extend your range.
Okay, I got my Yankee tune and my Panzer tune.
Nice job, Lonnie.
How much damage do you think you got total, Lonnie?
Probably an hour and a half, if that. I'd say an hour.
According to Dava, that's doing it the hard way.
Well,
I think that was a pretty damn good way. But let's move on.
And we'll see my damage here real quick. That is not the tune I used. This is the tune I used here. 8 minutes on that tune. And my jug tune is 39 minutes, so about 45 minutes. Not too awful bad.
That's not too bad.
And it was mostly on my jug. I took probably
that flood got you out of
7 minutes. 7 minutes on my technical, and my jug took most of the damage.
If you would have had your caretaker closer, probably would have been less.
Yeah. I should have had my caretaker in there, and that's what I was actually going to do, and I just didn't fuck with it. I shouldn't have. I should have had that caretaker right on my jug.
Okay. Well, we're coming to the end of the show. I know there's more on my list, but my list evidently went south. Don't forget to everybody like and subscribe to the channels, the pages. 45 minutes better than what Dob was doing. That's pretty good. He actually gave you credit.
Nice. About time.
No shit. For the hard way, but for a hard way for 45 minutes, I can understand that.
I think I'd have took less if I'd had my caretaker on my jug for sure.
Yeah. We're coming. Let's wrap this show up. How do I want to touch up on this stuff? One of the things I want to touch up first before we go any farther is I get these damn PMs saying, why am I in competition with such and such show, and why am I doing such? I'm not in competition with anybody. Excuse my language. I'm not. Didn't make this show to be in competition with anybody. Didn't make this show to burn somebody out. What I did was I just wanted to help the community from a different aspect. That's it. It started off with just friends. It's moved on to whatever the hell it is. And it's still fun for me, so I'm still doing it. So stop fucking PMing me at 7 o'clock in the goddamn morning telling me, why are you incompetent? I'm not going to answer you. Didn't answer you the first 5 times. I'm not going to keep answering you. You know who the hell you are.
Hey, the ones that's asking you that, just overlook it. Fuck it. They're still watching, so.
Yeah, that's true, but I just want to make it clear once again.
If somebody from the community is getting something from the program, then that's it.
So, moving on, let's go to shout-outs, last-minute thoughts, anything you guys want to throw out there. We're going right down the panel that seemed to have shrunk tonight. We're going to go with the silent Chad tonight. What do you got, Chad?
As always, shout out to the panel. I know I didn't say much tonight, but to the community and to Skipjack.
You know, that's my girl. I love her to pieces. Anybody got any problem with her, they just don't know her. All right, Destry, what do you got?
Yeah, you ready for it?
Well, I don't know if I'm ready, but we'll find out.
Hey, shout out to the panel, of course. You, Roy. I even get a shout out to Champ and fuck you. Both of you guys are rock solid. Love you guys all. I got to give a special shout out to my salvation because I got a 20-pounder butt plug that maybe would silence him.
It ain't gonna work.
Maybe not, but we'll shove it down his throat. Maybe that might help.
Oh my god.
You know, just overall, I'm just pleased to be here, and that's about it. Oh, one last thing, Chad, the cookies are coming before Roy can even get there.
Damn it!
They'll be there.
All right.
You better send those over with her with a bow tie on.
Well, I'm gonna say it now.
You're gonna get a bow tie.
What my thing is, if you're gonna order cookies from Destry's wife, it's not like a bakery. Those are supposed to be Christmas cookies, so you might
From
want
last year.
Yeah, from last year.
When you send the ones out for Roy, just let me know and I'll send the Turbo Lax for you.
I will have you know they were made this year in 18. She's still working on them.
Just to make this clear, if you guys ever sent me any food whatsoever, there ain't no fucking way I'd eat it.
But if you yell cookie to your dogs, they'll come running.
Oh shit! Oh god, I'm gonna fucking die. All right, fuck you. What do you got?
I got to give a massive shout out to City. One for him right now. I would be in a bad situation. He made me realize that everybody needs help sometimes, and I'm in a bad way, and I want to give him a huge shout out. I love that guy. He's awesome. I want to give a shout out to the Unshackled Show for putting it out on their page and their show last night too. Appreciate it, Dr. Phil. Appreciate everything everybody does. You know, we're nobody's competing here. We all do this for the community. It's just because we have fun doing this.
I like making an ass of myself.
We have fun, you know, sharing what we do, our knowledge, and you know, our knowledge helps other people. Maybe it don't. Maybe it pisses other people off. Maybe other people are jealous. But that's your haters, and that's fine. They gotta have a place too. So, but yeah, my big shout out has got to go to City and everybody that's helped me out. I appreciate it, everybody. You're great. And that's it.
All right, good stuff there, Champ. What do you got?
Shout out to you, Roy. Thanks for hosting the show. Appreciate it. And you guys on the panel, all good people. Shout out to you, Fa. We got your back. We're your brothers and your sisters. Along with those other guys, City, Dr. Phil, all the other guys on Unshackled. We all got your back, man. We're all part of the same community here, and we love you. And we love this game, and it's a way to get away from the fucked up world out there that we live in. There's a lot of fucked up shit going out there. If you dial in the news, you can see it. But try to avoid that. But thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yep, absolutely love having you guys on. And that brings us to Grumpy.
Well, I shout out to the panel, to all you guys. I just echo all the sentiments of everybody else. This is a great tool for learning. The whole community benefits by it. Any show on any forum, or anybody who hosts a show and does it for the community is rock solid in my book. And I thank them for sharing their knowledge and their expertise, especially tonight. That was fun watching that. Give me some good ideas. And if anybody, just on a personal note, if anybody needs any time to want to talk, to unburden on something, hit me up. I'm here. I'll be glad to listen. That's what I do.
Oh, good stuff there. Good stuff. Sorry, I had a PM that made me laugh. I guess that brings me to me. I got two small things, and then I'm going to let it go. One, Sunday we'll be in the open house. That means open house means open to the panel. The panel can be anybody. I do post a link. Just remember, I still have an eject button. And I will eject you and block you and then find you and burn if I need to. So that's number one. And like and subscribe to the pages, please, because it's always nice to see people, enjoy that. The Situation Room will have full posts for Lonnie. The link, the information, what you need, to help him out, which that's what this is all about, is to be a community to come together when people are in need. There's supposed to be the game's rough enough to play. I mean, we don't need to take this shit to be personal. Now, brings me to the final thing of this. And I'm going to make this quite clear. Look, people have a lot of ups and downs in their lives. People need to be understanding there's ups and downs in their lives. Some are personal, mental, physical. And we have enough bullshit in this world where, hell, you go to the mall, you might get blown up nowadays. You just don't know. So to get onto a game that's supposed to be just relaxation and go to extremes that people have been going to, and not just in fuck you's case, I've seen it in my sector, but other people.
Oh, yeah.
There's no reason for it, guys. So if you see somebody in your clan that's doing it, pull them aside, put them in a PM and say, hey, what is really going on with you? Because there's no need for this shit. It's a pixelated game. The shit heals. You want to heal it faster, spend a little dollar. If you don't want to, no big deal. But there's no reason to get into the personal stuff. You want to call somebody a noob? Go for it. You want to call them a pussy? Go for it. I don't have problems with that. Getting into their family shit. Stealing pictures from their pages, which I just found out about again. Just uncalled for. Going racial? Why? And, by the way, this goes out to a few people that just, have you seen this? This is why we're doing this. And I've seen, you got half a screenshot. Where's the rest of the conversation? I'm so tired. Don't send me screenshots. Don't.
Yeah, selective memory. It's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, exactly. You're only getting half the story anyways. You're not getting the full story. You're getting somebody's cut and paste from somebody else's cut and paste. Guys.
Screenshot commander, bro.
Is that what I thought it was? I thought it was Workshop Commander. Either way, it don't matter. I mean, stop cutting and pasting. It's supposed to be a game. There is supposed to be sides. It's a war game. There's not supposed to be if everybody's on the same side, who's hitting who? Just don't take it personal. That's all I'm saying. And I do apologize if that goes on to something we already said earlier, but it's just ridiculous to get that personal. God. Moving on to the end. Once again, Sunday open house, open page, open panel. We'll be talking about God knows what. Maybe we'll hit some more bases. Maybe I was supposed to have somebody hit me tonight, but he kind of been a little shit, so I kind of just let it, go over the wayside. But next Sunday, I do have a volunteer that will hit me live. So that'll make somebody smile watching me burn, because I know he'll spend it whatever it takes to burn my base. Let's see, what else do we got? Next Thursday, we'll be back here again at 9 p.m. Sunday, it's 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Pacific. And I think that covers everything, guys. So I'm going to make this the last final words. Have a good night and be safe.